Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Samantha. This is the Budget Mum UK. Today I'm doing my check-in for week 3 of August. It's been a good week, a little bit spendier than perhaps it ought to have been, but I've had a few things where I needed to go out, places I needed to go and people I needed to see. So they were already scheduled in and of course they were already budgeted for. So that isn't too bad a thing. I'm going to go through the numbers now, and if you're doing yours then follow along with me and you'll be very, very welcome. If you're already subscribed, then you already know how amazing I think you are. You are fantastic and thank you so much. If you are new here, I would love it if you would jump on board and hit subscribe so you can be part of this journey, this craziness that is my life and my budget. And yeah, it's free, which is always a bargain price, but everyone in this community is so lovely. You are in a really good space. You're very, very welcome. So let's get stuck into this week's budget. So when I set out my money, this is what I put in my different wallets for the week. I started off with 285. I put 20 into time for me because I knew already I was going to be going out. Groceries, I gave myself a much bigger budget this week of £50, just because the price of everything is going up. I had a couple of videos I wanted to film actually, in terms of food. So I wanted to make sure I had all the ingredients in. I'd had a massive sort of de-stash before everything went awry when I went on my little mini breaks recently. So everything was really down to the bone. So I really needed to restock on lots of things. Put 10 in my petrol, even though I'm not really going very far, but thankfully I'm starting to see the prices come down. That's a big bonus. Gifts got £5. Beauty got 10. Date night, I've left that because I'm not going very far at the moment. Days out got 20. Eating out got 20. And Holly and Alex both got £10 into their envelopes. I did go into one of my sinking funds as well, which is my home makeover one. So even though it's like one of my bigger sort of long-term goals, I had a bit of time this week and I thought I might as well just crack on with some painting, basically. So I've used some money for that and I'll go into the details of where I've done that. So let's have a look at how my week's panned out. If you are new and you haven't seen me before, I've written off the first couple of weeks of August. There is a video explaining why and what happened and where everything went kind of wrong. And came off budget and got myself in a little bit more debt. That's life, things happen and so on and so forth, but I'm just going to start from Monday the 15th because that's basically when I started to put my week 3 into action effectively. So I actually bought some groceries on the Monday. I did a bit of a fridge restock. It was $43.50 for groceries. And pop that down there so we can see that too. Let's see what colour it is. Let's go for blue. And then on this day here, we got a free swim. So basically, I did used to take Alexander swimming about just over 12 months ago, but it was like on a Saturday at 2 o'clock, which I felt it was just like right in the middle. It was right in the middle of his nap for one thing. And it was just right in the middle of the day. So like if you wanted to go out for somewhere or whatever, you know, on a weekend, it was just tricky. So I did stop it off, but I just felt like now's a good time to start getting back into it as well. So there was an offer for a free swim with the local gym where they have like I think it's Becky Adlington swim club. So we went there and he has absolutely loved it. And he's like got no fear, which is the best time to sort of get him in the water, isn't it? So I'm going to have a look at my numbers and see if I can afford to put him in for more swimming lessons or look at whether I can afford to take him regularly, because coming into September, the club that I currently budget for that he does is on a Thursday, and I'm going to be working on a Thursday and he's going to be going into nursery on a Thursday, so that club's going to get cancelled out. So I'm going to see what the price difference is in terms of being able to take him to do that. Yeah, so I've got some numbers because he did love it. And in fact, we went again today because I got another free day randomly. He got a free swimming session on the Tuesday, but then the gym were also giving out free day passes whilst I was there. So like signed us all up and we all went this morning. So we got another swim again. So that was actually like a structured class, whereas today it was just like freestyle, free swimming. So yeah, he just has a ball, and I can never get him both times. It's taken me ages, and it just feels like the right thing to do is to really get him into swimming. So it was also Dad's birthday on that day. So the things that I spent on, it actually cost me £5 from Alexander's envelope because he wanted some little toys while we were there. So I used his envelope to buy that. And then it was my dad's birthday as well. So I'd already bought a present previously, so it wasn't too bad. We went to the pub quiz. Last time we hadn't been for weeks and weeks. And the time we went before, the same team won again. But they were like cheating on the phones. And they cheated on the phones again. And we lost it like by 2 marks. So I think we might leave it for a while. But we got some food and some drinks while we were there. So that came out of the eating out envelope. And then luckily I had a no spend day on the Wednesday. Alex was in nursery, so I just made use of the time, and I was in the office most of the day. So I didn't go very far. And then on Thursday, I should have met a friend for lunch, and then I just didn't. Like, she never contacted me, and I was like, you know, I'm absolutely exhausted. And I thought, well, I've not contacted her either, so yeah, I just left that one be, so I didn't do it. But what I did do was go and get some paint and brushes and things ready. So that came out of my home improvement one, if you like. So the paint was, I think it was £14, and then I got some brushes as well, and they were £14.50. However, it was one of those like flat pads, and I literally used it for 15 minutes, and the handle was broken, snapped in half. I did nip into B&Q this morning and explain the situation, because I thought I don't want to be like bagging it all up, because the box is like the tray's got all the paint in it, and if I get there and take a load of paint and like kind of have my money back or exchange, and they're going no, I don't. So I nipped in. She said I can bring it back, so at least that's something. But it's £28.50 for I'll put DIY on there. So yeah, I've got paint all over the floor, all over the skirting where it's not supposed to be, all over the fireplace, because I've like brushed and it snapped and the paint just went. Yeah, that was fun. Holly also went out with a friend here. She took £10 out with her, but she did say she brought some back. I haven't seen the change, so whatever she's done with it, that's hers to keep. That one. And then I went out with some friends here, which was really, really nice. We had a set menu for £14.50, and then it was half price champagne. So it's normally £50, and it's £25, and I shared that with one of the girls. So my total spend for that one was £27, but then I just left 30, like 3 for a tip. So I'll put 30 on there for time for me, I guess. That's where that came from. And then today is Saturday. I'm just thinking, I was looking. My niece is supposed to be staying over. I've not heard of my brother, so I'm guessing she's not coming. Or if she is, then it's a big surprise to me. So it's been a no-spend day, apart from this morning. Like, we went out and we had the free swim again, and then also go have a look around the gym, and Holly had to look in the gym. So that was quite nice to do. And yeah, a nice free day. I'm going to do some more painting, hopefully, if baby stays asleep this evening. That's my rock and roll Saturday night, since I've not got my niece now. And that is pretty much my week so far. That's where I've been up to. I've just put on there, tomorrow we're possibly going to go to Walden Towers. Just say it's, I think I looked before, it was like 22 degrees and just cloudy, which is probably the ideal kind of day, really. You don't want it too hot and you don't want it raining. So that's a free day out, apart from petrol, and obviously we can take a picnic and things with us to keep costs down there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that, because those expire on, I'm sure it's the 23rd. I need to double check that. But yeah, that's where I'm up to for the week. So I hope you found it useful. I hope you had an amazing week. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you really soon. Bye.